वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good evening. How are you all learning the language? Are you doing well? బాగా నేర్చుకుంటున్నారా? Are you happy? చాలా కష్టపడుతున్నా. నేను ఎప్పుడు జీవితంలో ఇంత కష్టపడలేదు ఈ లాంగ్వేజ్ కోసం. Please see page number 89, the third quote. The page. Our duty is to encourage everyone in his struggle to live up to his own highest ideal and strive at the same time to make the ideal as near as possible to the truth. To make the ideal as near as possible to the truth. You see, in this creation, every creature is seeking the same thing. Every being is seeking eternal peace and eternal happiness. That is the longing, that is the aspiration, that is the desire. To reach a place, or to reach a state, or to reach a realm where you have peace forever and you have happiness forever. So now we think that we are the body. We have started off our journey thinking that we are this physical body. And providing for this physical body, giving comfort to it, pleasure to it. We think actually we'll make ourselves happy. And for that money is required. So the whole world is on that wild goose chase. Wild goose chase. Wild goose, you will never get it, but you keep chasing it. Or you are seeking that happiness, you are chasing that, but you will not get it because it is not there. Why? It is not there. You know, in Sufi mysticism, there's a small story, they convey highest truths through simple stories. Mullah Nazruddin one day, he was searching something under a street light. He was searching there a passerby who had high regard for Nazruddin because he would give a lot of spiritual instruction. So he asked, Nazruddin bhai, kya kar rahe hain aap? So Mullah Nazruddin said, I lost my finger ring. I am searching for it here. So the passerby wanted to help him. So he also starts searching for the ring. So both were searching and searching, but the ring they could not find. And then the passerby got the doubt. Then he asked Naziruddin, so where have you lost it? Naziruddin bhai, where have you lost it? And then Mullah Naziruddin calmly replied, I lost it near my house. Then the passerby got annoyed. See, if you have lost it near your house, why are you searching for it here? He shouted at him. Naziruddin calmly replied, Rabbi Yakuf, there is no light there. How can I search there? We are also like that. We are searching for happiness in the wrong place. Where you have lost it, there you have to search it. Our Rishis, our Munis, our sages, all divinely inspired souls have said that. Happiness is within you. Go to the core of your own being. There you find the highest joy. For example, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa never touched money, but he had the greatest experience of life and also he had attained immortality. All the mystics like Buddha, Vivekananda, we respect them, but they never competed with their fellow human beings. Now you just see our society from kindergarten to up to PG and also beyond. Competition. Struggle. Struggle and peace, they cannot coexist. They can't go together. Right? You'll have anxiety, you'll have stress because you're struggling. You're competing with people. And now we have subscribed to this Darwin's theory of evolution, hook, line, and sinker, completely in total. Darwin said that the quantum of available resources in an ecosystem will always be less compared to the number of individuals. So there will be competition among the individuals of the species for those limited resources. Okay, in the process, that which has the highest capacity, maybe in terms of intelligence, in terms of reproductive capacity, or in terms of physical might, that will survive, others will get perished. We are applying the theory which is applicable to animals to human beings. I've already told you, I think, from human being onwards, evolution takes a different course. It is not actually organic evolution anymore, it is intellectual and spiritual evolution. You become a great human being not by competing with your fellow human beings, rather by sacrificing for your fellow human beings. For example, people like Vivekananda, today we revere and respect them because they never entered into any kind of competition with any individual of the society. They always wanted to do good to the people around. He had only one thought, how I can help the world, how I can reduce the suffering in the world. So that makes a human being a great human being. But today what are we doing? Always in competition with others. A child is in competition with all his fellow classmates because he wants to stand class first. All the other 49 students in the class also wants to come class first. Competition among 50 individuals. Automatically tension comes. If you get more marks, I feel jealous of you. If I get more marks, you feel jealous of me. But jealousy is a negative emotion. Right? Yes or no? Also fear comes. So if I do well, you develop fear because of me. And if you do well, I develop fear because I also want to class first. You also want to come class first. This is unnecessary, this struggle. So anywhere, wherever there is competition, come out of that. It doesn't help you to blossom into a beautiful human being, by no means. You don't have to compete. That is indecent if you ask me rather. But we understand that this is the only way to do life. The level of ignorance that is there in human society is unimaginable. ఎంత అజ్ఞానాన్ని తీసుకొచ్చుకున్నాం అంటే మన సమాజంలో మన జీవితం అంటేనే ఇట్లనే సాగుతుందేమో, జీవితం అంటే ఇట్లనే ఉండాలేమో అనుకుంటున్నాం. అన్నీ రాంగ్స్, ఫండమెంటల్లీ రాంగ్. Fundamentals are not correct. And how you will be able to make yourself happy and joyful when the fundamentals are not clear? So only knowledge is with people like Vivekananda. We could have learned from them. There is no need for me to compete with you to grow as a great human being. Come out of the competition. Then after college, first competition in school, then competition college, then afterwards for jobs you compete, then after getting into, companies also, then there is competition between promotions, there is competition, right? Never ending, never ending. So there is no question of this kind of struggle to make yourself happy and joyful. Come out of the competition, life becomes truly beautiful. You will understand it, true meaning of life. Mm? You just see today, I saw yesterday one girl committed suicide, M.Tech girl from Orissa, IIT Hyderabad. What could have driven her to that desperate step? Can you guess? ప్రెషర్ భరించలేకపోతున్నాను, అకాడమిక్ ప్రెషర్ అంతే. దట్స్ ఆల్. అకాడమిక్ ప్రెషర్ భరించలేక ఆత్మహత్య చేసుకుందమ్మా, ఎంటెక్ చేస్తుందమ్మా. సీ హౌ సాడ్, హౌ pathetic. Regularly they are happening. With great competition, she came up to that point by competing with people. Now here also competition. Now actually professors will give you tasks, assignments, papers you have to submit. Now because one IIT is in competition, the another IIT, one university is in competition, the another university, our students should do well. Think the professors. That's why they exert pressure on students. Because only when you do actually, university gets good name. Because they want international rankings. This is all race, unnecessary race. It by default, actually it distorts human psyche. Fundamentals are not clear. So much fuss we make, simple, just roti, kapda, makan, okay? No other animal actually makes so much of fuss. For these basic necessities of life, you struggle so much, and for that is 20 years of education. I sell vegetables and make my living, and I live a joyful life. I start a small restaurant and I lead a small, decent life. Everybody should become an IITian. Everybody should become a medical. Why? Don't complicate life. Simple things. But we have enormously complicated. That is the only life. And everybody is competing for that. And naturally there will be stress, there will be anxiety, there will be tension. This is not the wise way of doing life. You have not understood the fundamentals. So you come out of the competition, you will become a beautiful human being because your creativity really blossoms. Because you are free from stress, free from anxiety. Then you can think clearly and you will become a genius. Okay? Thank you. Nice evening.